Iyon! What's up, mga kwan? Okay, testing muna tayo kung gumagana na ba ang ating live. Oh, wait lang. Yan, gumagana naman. Ayun, nandito na agad si paring JNS at si paring Patrick Roa. Thank you so much sa pag-aabang. Hold on. Ang ano pala, rinig na rinig pala yung aking... Teka lang ha. Rinig na rinig yung background. Wait lang, taasan natin yung kwan ha. Ating noise suppression. Okay, testing natin to. Okay. Okay, I think that's much better. And ayun na nga, based sa ating title, ano? Tayo'y magbabalik sa ating naputol na gameplay nung nakaraan. At ayun, again, this is gonna be a chill stream. Chill stream tayo ngayon at ayun, without further ado, tuloy natin kung saan tayo natigil. Okay. Doki. Let's open the Doki Literature Club. So guys, medyo umiinit na ulit ang ating panahon. So, yeah. Oh, hindi pala naka-gameplay. Teka lang. Loading. Asa na ang ating... Nawawala ang ating gameplay? Bakit nawawala? Kasi natakpan ng background. Hindi pa rin gumagana. Bakit hindi pa rin gumagana? Bakit? Bakit ayaw? Teka lang ha. Teka lang, Sir Chip. Akala ko laman ang kumiin. Wala to guys, si paring Patrick. Bakit hindi gumagana? Why isn't it working? Yan, gumana na? Hindi pa rin? Bakit ayaw? Oh, sorry. Pero naririnig nyo naman yung music, ano? So, naka-open na siya. There seems to be a problem lang kung... Ayan na! Ayan na! Sinasabi ko! Bakit nagkaganon? May idol! Tinamaan ng init ng laman. Wait lang nga, parang... Ano? Tawag dito. Medyo hindi makita ang chat natin. Pero sige, ayusin na lang natin yan later on. Pero sa ngayon, tuloy tayo sa gameplay. Wait lang. Asa na ang ating chat? Ayan, yan. Hindi ko pala natakpan. Hindi ko natakpan yung bintana ko. So magagalit yung kapitbahay. Sound trip muna, best game. BRB guys, wait lang. Magtatakip lang ako ng bintana sapagkat magagalit ang aking mga kapitbahay. Okay? Okay, I am so sorry for the delay. But, ayan na. Ayan. Wait. Okay. Tuloy tayo. Tuloy sa ating kwan. Dito tayo naputol. Okay. Let's just head straight into it. Tubig muna tayo, guys. Hint, you can use the skip button to fast forward to the text you've already read. Okay. So, babasahin natin ang poem ni Maring Yuri. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Well, medyo inintindi ko since medyo malalim yung kwan ng potek. Medyo malalim yung imong message. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty pretty. Pretty. Kikiligin na naman yan. Yokata. I also like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. Is one too short? I usually write longer poems. No, not at all. I'm really glad you liked it. Okay, okay. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I want to write something a little more mild, something easy to digest. I suppose. Well, is it? Whoa. May langgam ang aking salamin. Okay. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghost theory? Actually, the story isn't about the ghost. Isn't about the ghost at all. Why? Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. Remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. Yep. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Linger in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Yours was impressive too, so... Nah, if anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. You think so? Yun! Study session! You know, I was really nervous about doing all this, but in the end, I enjoyed it. Me too. I'm going to keep doing my best for you. Me too. Okay. Sinatsuki yung masungit si Monica. Si Monica muna tayo since siya yung mas outgoing. Okay. Hello. Having a good time so far? Yep. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestion for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Okay, yan ang gusto kong leader. Open-minded and open to suggestions. Don't be afraid to bring this up, okay? Alright, I keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring this up. I'm better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, I want to share your poem with me? Yeah, sure. It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Tawa ka dyan. Don't worry, we're all a little embarrassed, today, But it's that sort of barrier we'll all learn to get past soon. Yep. I hand Monica my poem. Great job. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. Okay, it's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. Something deep. Pinili ko nga lang yung mga words. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, it always counts when I put in some effort. Yan ang gusto ko! That's not very fair. Zuroyo. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Yuri. Yup! Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Unlike Sayuri, who likes using simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness. Sorry. Pretend that didn't happen. Yuri likes it when readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging to write like that effectively, but both allowing people to get something out of it just by feel, or letting them deeply analyze all of the nuances. It can take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. I never really asked though. I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet. But yeah, don't worry too much about it. You do your own thing. Just keep exploring and learn by trying new things. Iyan! Let's explore new things together, everyone. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. Daijobu, I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little biased, little bit biased towards their own kind of styles, but I always help you find what suits you the most. Don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Ha 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 ha. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Sure. Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very, very good. Well, that's cause I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean that I always feel that way, you know? Sokka. Well, let's read it then. Uy, haba ah. Okay. Hole in a wall. It couldn't have been me. See, the direction of sparkle protrudes. A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel blind like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retina's already scorched with a permanent copy of meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. Stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. So, what do you think? It's very freeform. That's what you call it. So I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. Dai, Jobo. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on time in between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be very powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone's better friends with each other. Umuga ba yung camera? Sorry. Wait lang. Medyo... Ayan, I should be sitting a little bit here. Hindi pala ako nakasentro. Hindi nyo naman sinasabi, guys. Foreshadowing. May sinasabi si paring Patrick. Pero sige, once we get a little bit closer, I guess I'll find out. Here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Yan, create first, then what do you call it? Refine it later. Ganun din naman sa since yun nga na I have a background on content creation. Lahat naman tayo nagsimula as cringe and we improve from there step by step hanggang you get better, objectively speaking. Okay, going back. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. Yep. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thank you, Monica. And for our last one, Natsuki. Okay, hello there, Tsundere girl. If you're not going to take this club seriously, then go home. Nani? Hidoyo. What do you expect? What? You expect me to believe that you actually put effort into this? Do you think I'm stupid? I'm not a writer, come on. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put in effort. We all start somewhere, right? If you're still proud of the first poem you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it. Ano ka ngayon? Painful to think about? Fine. Well, sorry. You'll get better anyway. I'd tell you what to improve, but you're better off just trying again. Fair enough. Well, to each of their own, I guess. Anyway, I guess I gotta share mine now. Knowing you probably think it's stupid. What? It's short! Just like her. Sorry. What's this? Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap. Crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can fly, but that's about it. People can fly? No? I mean, it's a symbolism, so like fly high. Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. Nagrarime eh. Just be honest, I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Of course. Yes, exactly. I like it. I like when it's easy to read but it hits you hard. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you doing great things can be really disheartening. Well, comparison is the sabi nga nila, comparison is the thief of joy, but yeah. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. Okay, it helps bring out the feeling in the last line. Yeah. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Okay, what's with that smug smile? I didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Okay, now we're done with our poem sharing. Hala to! Hala to! High-pitched voice for Natsuki while narrating, please. Anyan na. Yung baka chan no shit. Anyways, let's continue with the story. Phew! I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone's judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. Well, you're a beginner. I am a beginner, so what do you expect? This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Sorry pala, medyo may sipon-sipon ako. Kaya yung boses ko medyo tunog barado. Anyways, across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. Sayori is my childhood friend. Monica is the club president. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrow furrows in frustration. I mean, they are polar opposites. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Lang ayusin natin ang ating upuan ba? Yan, tumutunog eh. Thanks. Yours is cute. Kawaii. Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feelings of giving up. Feeling of giving up. Well, tip is, again. How can that be cute? Oh, excuse me, sorry. Sorry. I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but I really didn't. It didn't really come out nice at all. Why? Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and alias Teddy did too. So based on that, I'm glad to give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, sumimasen. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring. which I haven't yet. And yes, I did like one too, you know. Of course, he told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh, the music cut. Huh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Oh. That's not what I... yeah. Okay, she's stuttering. Your stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous just that they appreciate my advice more than they appreciated yours. Whoa! Chill, girls! Chill! Ako lang to! Pogi, no? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? I know. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Why are they fighting? Okay, here comes Sayuri. Is everyone okay? Mina wa daijoubu desu ka? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one. What the heck? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Teddy started showing up. Oh my goodness. Natsuki, that's a little... this doesn't involve you. Okay. Suddenly both girls ran towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there. Oh no! Oh no! I'm caught up in their mess. She's just trying to make me look bad. Chigawa, she started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her. Oh my goodness, Mate, there's a reason why. There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, but it's also a waste. You understood that, right? Oh no, I'm caught in the middle. How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. But whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. Oh no. Oh no! So of course that's going to be... Oh no! Well, of course I wanna pick Yuri because yun nga, 'di ba? Yuri simp tayo. Sabi nga ni Patrick, paring Patrick. Pero I don't want to be mean to Natsuki. So the safest choice would be calling Sayuri for help. But I think if I choose this, both of them, I will leave a negative impression to both of them. So here goes nothing. I'm gonna pick Yuri, okay? Natsuki, you're right that I like your poem. Hora! Mate, that's not an excuse for you to be so mean. Okay, you shouldn't pick a fight just because someone's opinion is different. That's not what happened at all. You wouldn't even take my poem seriously. I understand, Yuri. You're a serious talented writer. It's no secret that I was impressed. Well, but here's the thing. No matter how simple or refined someone's writing style is, they're still putting feelings into it and it becomes something really personal. That's why Natsuki felt threatened when you said her poem was cute. I see. I didn't notice that. I'm very sorry. But Natsuki, you took it way too far. Yuri means well, and if you just told her how you felt, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. Are you kidding? That's exactly what I did. It was her that... Wait, I did... Okay, Natsuki, I think that's enough. You both said some things you didn't mean. Yuri apologized, don't you think you should too? Yan. Natsuki clenches her fist. In the end, nobody has taken her side. Okay, she's trapped. At this point, being defiant only because she can't handle the pressure. And even feeling bad for her. Ano, sometimes when I'm hurt, it helps to take a walk and clear my head. Sayori, she doesn't need to. You know what? I'm going to do that. It will spare me from having to look at all your faces right now. Without warning, Natsuki snatches her own poem up from the desk and storms out. On her way out, she crumples up the poem with her hands and throws it in the trash. Ba't niya tinapon? Surely didn't need to do that. I look across the room. Yuri has her chin buried in hands while she stares down at her desk. I gingerly approach her and sit in an adjacent chair. Hi, everything alright? I'm sorry, Baras. Hazukashi, ne? I can't believe I acted like that. You probably hate me now. No! How could anyone not have gotten frustrated after being treated like that? You handled it so well. You handled it. You handled it as well as anyone could. I don't think any less of you. Aw. Alright, I believe in you. Thanks, you're too kind. I'm thankful to have you a part of this club now. It's nothing. One more thing. That one thing about Natsuki said about... Can we stop? I would never do anything so shameful. So... But the thing that... This is awkward. This is awkward. Well, never mind that. I'm going to make some tea. Good idea. Make enough for more than one person, okay? Okay, hello Monica. Okay, everyone. It's about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? Sabi ni Sayori, it was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. Oh, Natsuki's back. It was alright. Well, mostly. Okay, how about me? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow, and maybe you'll learn something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a little more. I did learn a little more about the things of poems, the kind of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with a newfound determination. Yep, ready to walk home? Of course, Sayori and I will walk home together. Ikuze! Sayori beams at me. It really has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Alright! Sayori, about what happened earlier. What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki, does that kind of thing happen often? No, that really So what does that mean? That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you. Whew! You know, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. Sayori seems pretty chill. I like her. Every day is going to be so much fun. It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught onto the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really Wait. What am I saying? But does it really need to stop there? Does it really need to stop there? Does it really need to stop there? What do you mean? We'll just have to see into the future hold, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay! Let's do this. Okay, another poem writing? Yep, another poem writing. Okay! Okay, I guess I'm gonna go after image. And then... Heaven sent. Melancholy. Incongruent. Misfortune. I think it will be on Sayori. Yep. Contamination, contamination? Okay, tragedy. Whoa, okay, it's Sayuri's. Nightgown. Oh! Okay. Depression? Oh, dude! Sayuri? What am I gonna do again? Whirlwind. Whirlwind. Death. What? Sayuri? Uncanny. Crimson. Okay. I think this is the same set of words that I had the last time. So parang ipon ko lang kung sino yung ano. Nakiklik ko. Ay hindi. Kala ko nakiklik ko sila. What am I gonna do again? Okay. Extraordinary. Frightening. Imagination. Effulgent. Philosophy. Unrequited. Okay. Okay, here goes another one. Another day passes. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scenes greet me. Hello! Yo! Looks like you're in a good mood today. Hey, I'm just still not used to you being the club after all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing you get to get you in the good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Siyempre, tropa yan eh. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? Tara. What? Why? Lilibre ka na nga oh. Lilibre mo ba ako? That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayuri? Why that all of a sudden? Baliktad! Magpapalibre sa akin, kaya pala nagaya. Ala, to! Sabi na paring Patrick, may mukhang may nahint kang clue. Ano ko siya, binabrush off ko siya. I don't want to think bad about my club members. No reason really. I just want to look at it. Okay, Sayuri retrieves her pointers. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill to the desk. Ano ito? Sabi na eh, magpapalibre to eh. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayuri. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you planned on conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. Anya na, Sayuri. Parang ano talaga, typical tropa. Ganyan po. Anyways. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so that only leaves the option one. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Tama! Okay. Hello, Yuri. Yuri suddenly giggles. I didn't notice she was listening in. Her face is in her book, as always. Oh, hello. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri! Tell Teddy to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved in something like that, Sayuri. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. Tama! SPay later! Guilty sa SPay later! Ala to! Anyway. Ay, joke lang ha. Malinis ang SPay later to. You should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough. Retribution. I didn't mean it at all. I got to absorb in my book. It's fine. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. Same. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. Dude, she's so shy. Anyways, there's no way you could think that. You're right though. I did some bad, and now I have to accept the revolution. Retribution. Yeah, that. Correct. Still something coming from you, Sayuri. I guess there's a little devil inside of us. Okay. Don't let her fool you. Sayuri knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. Demo! You wouldn't have come if you weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me some credit more than that, Sayori. Oh! Who slapped her? Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Oh, what was... a cookie. Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution. Retribution! Actually, that one almost worked. Hello, Natsuki. I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Natsuki, that's so nice of you. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Tanoshi. Hindi. Enjoyed yun eh. Pero, anyways, sorry. Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good! Sayori suddenly claps her hand over her mouth. I bit my tongue. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Yours really good. Looks really good too. Isn't it the same? Beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Okay, it's different kind of cookie. Yeah, why don't you think I gave you that? Fine, still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Ayun, ureshi. Ureshi, sabi ko tanoshi eh. Thank you sa pag-correct, paring Patrick. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches out to nudge Sayori off her. Off. Sayori suddenly leans down, takes a bite of Natsuki's cookie. Oi! Did you seriously just do that? Takaw! Yuri and I laugh as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica! Can you tell Sayori eh? Natsuki glances around. Monica is in the classroom. Oh, our president is late. Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She's probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. Eh, you don't think she... Oh, nakipag-date! I wouldn't be surprised having Yuri. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. No! Sorry, nag-burp. That's not true at all. Heh, no. Suddenly, the doors swing open. Sorry, I'm super sorry, sabi ni Monica. Itong si Monica may kamukha sa Uma Musume. Though I haven't watched or played Uma Musume, pero since popular siya and lumalabas siya sa Facebook timeline ko, may kamukha siyang character doon. Hindi ko kilala kung sino. There you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. Boyfriend? You're so strong-willed. Kareshi? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. Haha, that makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must have not heard it since I was practicing piano. Monica hears you. Di ko gets, sorry. Di ko gets. Piano. I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. Same. You should play something for us, Monica. That's Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Yay! That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down. Aba! Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't you worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Arigatou gozaimasu. So, I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. Nangungulit lang si Sino to? Yung kaibigan ko? I just leave out Sayori. Ayun, si Sayori. Mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back on her book and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Into the closet? What? Hey, Yuri. I suddenly noticed that Yuri is reading a different book from the one we've been reading together. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. No, I was kind of just waiting for you. Waiting for me? Ang pogi! If that's the case, why don't we go ahead and get started? Yeah, let's... Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I take some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Ah, here stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as he retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Here hands me down the water pitcher and also fetches the electric kettle. I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk and then we'll go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. Why? Especially because of her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical. My type. Lana! Alam na nila kung sino yung ano yung mga kwan ko. Anyways. Guys, pretend that you didn't hear that. Okay. May I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. Yeah, why not? Shall we go then? Let's go. Where are you two off to? Kuha ng tubig. We're just curious going to make some tea, so I suddenly realized how weird it sounds to explain this to Monica. We're just filling the water pitcher. Okay. Sorry, I was just a bit curious. That's kind of a one-person job, isn't it? Well... Whoa! Did Yuri just... Sinungitan niya si Monica? Monica, please mind your own business for once. Or do you want to tell me there's something wrong with helping involve me in the club activities? Oh, silos ba? My mouth gapes. I suppose there's nothing wrong with that. Okay. Okay, something's off with Yuri. Or is it just me? Then let's go. Ikimashou ka. Yuri quickly exits the room and I follow. Let's go. Once in the hallway, she suddenly puts her forehead against the wall. I spoke without thinking. How could I say something like that? Yuri, something about the way she said that, it made me feel so irritated. What's wrong with me? What? No, Yuri, I think you did the right thing. I wasn't expecting it, but it's not also right for Mariko to judge people like that. Ah! Okay. How come even when I do something bad, you're being so nice to me? I like you. Ay! Mali! Sorry. Because nothing that you do is as bad as you make it seem in your head. Yeah. Well, people seem to do quote-unquote bad things or to make it lighter, stupid things. Pero I think we should give them the benefit of the doubt na sipin natin na nagawa nila yon out of stupidity or ignorance, but not out of malice. Ayun lang. Going back. 2 days pa lang namimit, I like you agad. Hindi, I like as a person, as a friend. Nobody's perfect. We all have emotions and we can't always hide them away. But you always amplify things in your head. Your mind turns a light rain shower into a hurricane. No. Wouldn't you hate me for something as terrible as that? Why would I hate you? I can't hate someone for having emotions. That's what kind of friend would do that? Friend, you say? Your lips are red. I really like being friends with you. Me too. Thanks, Yuri. I like being friends with you too. Feel kinda awkward saying something like that. Yeah, it's kinda cheesy. Since, ayun nga, sabi nga ni paring Patrick, 2 days pa lang kayo nagmi-meet. Pero, yeah. What's wrong with that? Diba? But I'm doing my best to help Yuri feel better. Anyway, yeah, shall we go? Yuri and I walk to the nearest water fountain. Once we fill up the water pitcher, we return to the classroom. Okay. Oolong cha! Oolong cha! Let's go! Atsukunare! My friends! Sorry. May naalala lang ako sa oolong cha. Oh my goodness. I miss those days. I miss those days. I miss those days. Dahil dyan, cheers everyone. Okay. Yeah. Anything's fine. Excuse me. Anything is fine. Very well. You reset the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. Is that Fahrenheit? I believe that's Fahrenheit. 200 degrees Celsius is too much, I think. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this on... Yeah. You really do this properly, don't you? Yes, oolong tea with 90% alcohol content. Let's go! Nagets si paring Patrick ah. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others, even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything. In that case, you'll only be even more impressed. Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. Okay, so she really likes to make tea, drinking and making tea. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show. And you noticed, I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided that I would try expressing myself a little bit more. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do when it's you who's around. Anyway, ang pogi ko! Ay, nako. That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. Yeah. Hold on. You're always worrying about me. Very endearing. Well, that's... Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watch Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Oh, you have another request. Do you mind if you sit on the floor today? Yeah. Why is that? It's a little bit easier on my back. Oh. Okay. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. Sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have the back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Tara, pamasahe tayo. Oh, ako rin eh. IRL eh. Sakit na ng likod ko. Sorry. Nawala yung momentum. Is that so? I wonder why that is. It's mostly because... my... posture! 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 Always hunched over like that while reading. Yes! I have terrible reading posture. So that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieve my book from my bag. And I have some chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies that I kept hidden from Sayuri's candy radar. I take it since it'll go well with the tea. Man, nakakamiss din yung black tea. Tapos meron kang yung tawag doon, crinkles. Sarap! Gutom tuloy ako. Nagutom ako. Hindi, sige, tuloy lang. Para sa inyo. Para kay Yuri. Ay! Yuri and I then sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book, except this time our bodies are even closer to each other. Well, you are sitting on the floor, so I can't see too well. Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Dude, I mean, I'm a guy, so yeah. But it's just shoulders, man. Don't make a big fuss about it. Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup. Your hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't actually touch her chest. Ito yung libro. Ito yung... Okay. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. Di ka sure! Di ka sure! Minsan, may mga kilala ako na nanadyang ganyan. Kala mo, inosente. Kala mo, She wears her intense reading expression and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all my willpower to focus on reading. Once you get immersed on what you're reading, I think you will also be unconscious of your surroundings pag nasa flow state ka na. Anyways, after a few minutes, I finally managed to relax a little. There we go. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Oh, sorry. I briefly let go of the book to vicious opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. That's okay. I won't take any. What do I do? Well, if I touch it, then it might get smudges on the pages. Oh. Okay. I didn't even think about it. My bad. Excuse me. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book off. Okay. You sure? Oh, nawala. Sorry. Nawala. Ayan. Are you sure? Of course. Oh my... Kamukha niya yung No, it's not Akame. Shakugan no Shana? She looks like Shana. I mean, all anime girls look alike, but yeah. She holds it so that I don't have any harder time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on my top left. Well, in that case... Here's already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate and I hold up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if this situation was completely natural. But that means I can stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Ako lang ba? Sorry hindi ako I find this wholesome. Ewan ko. Nahuhulsaman ako. Sorry. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Your expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. What? Yeah. Well, you're just helping. That's something that friends do, right? I mean, Not really in this kind of context, but yeah, that's all it was. Yep, then you don't need to stop or anything. I see. The situation has gotten really tense. Yuri tries to return to the book, but I can tell just by her expression that even she can focus now. What is the main character even doing? My heart is pounding. I never take another chocolate between my fingers. But this time Yuri's eyes meet mine. How did it even come to this? Yuri doesn't avoid her gaze. I notice her chest rising and falling to the rhythm of her breaths. I raise my arm. Like before, Yuri parts her lips. But it's different this time. I take the chocolate and place her in her mouth. Okay. What is the main character? What is the MC even thinking? Monica! Hey, Monica! Ay, nako. Okay, everyone. Ay. Yuri jolts back. It's time to share poems! Tama. You can help Yuri put away the tea stuff, right? Yeah, of course. Mali! The spell is abruptly broken! I'll take care of the cups. Yeah. Whew! Whew! Mainit! Whew! Tinawag ng init ng laman. I pick up the bag of chocolates. In the end, we hastily clean up without so much as a word between us. I-bring up natin! Teka lang guys, ano tayo? BRB. Ako'y nagogotom. BRB guys, BRB. Oh, sorry. Sorry. Oh, nawala. Sorry, I'm late. Ayan. Sorry. So guys, kain tayo. Ang ulam natin for today is meswa. Ay, dito na si Idol JNS. Takaw. Ay, bagal daw, anya na. Okay, let's see. Ipin ko. Your stares at the poem with surprise expression on the first. Do you like it? Okay. This one might be even better than yesterday's. Of course! How did you even pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday, I was telling the kind of techniques worth practicing. Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. Slurp. Lahat to, guys. I want to give ayun na, busog talaga. I wanted to try giving it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hand appears sweaty. I'm not used to this. Used to what? I don't know. It's fine, take your time. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer that patience to her. Yeah, just being appreciated like this, I guess. Oh, probably sounds really stupid, but seeing someone motivated by my writing just makes me really happy. Are you saying you've never shared your writing before? Oh. Ngipin ko. So, ngipin ko. Nang wala pala yung anti-rad ko. Wait lang, kaya pala parang nasisilaw ako. Okay. Sumasakot tuloy yung ulo ko. Nasilaw ako. Okay. Tutok ba naman yung ring light sa mukha eh? Really, I don't believe it. I really only write for myself. And besides, people would just laugh at me. Do you really think that? Even your close friends. Yuri doesn't respond to that. I wonder why. Anyway, do you want to share your poem, the poem you wrote today? Yeah, I do. If it's with you. Okay, it's a lot longer. The raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scattering of a raccoon outside my window. Does Japan have raccoons? That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an ordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences, well aware that the raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, the hungry curiosity, the raccoon, an urge. The moon increments its face and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eye of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently. So my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood, classic Falvonian conditioning. I slice the bread, and I feed myself again. Okay. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. A lot more metaphorical and a lot longer. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. That's right, it's a bit closer to my preferred writing style, using the poem as a canvas to express my vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I want to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's those sort of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself, so I sometimes enjoy reading about them. Why do you keep them to yourself? Because they're embarrassing? And people would make fun of me. Don't you have anything like that? Well, I guess I do. I feel like everyone has a little something like that. The best way we can do is respect each other and our individualities, even if it's difficult sometimes and some things make us uncomfortable. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener. You're good at a lot of things. Writing, listening. There really are many people like you. Well, that's an exaggeration. That's exaggerating a little bit. It's just how I feel. I never thought I would feel so comfortable sharing my writing. But now I almost feel like I look forward to it. It's just a real nice feeling. Thanks. Thanks for trusting me. And you're to thank for that. It's nothing really. Yuri smiled sincerely at me. For just a moment, her timidness seems to disappear. Okay. Let's go with Monica, since she's the president, or not Sayori. Either Sayori or Monica. Let's go with Monica. Hi again. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that, as long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I gave my poem to Monica. And alright, this one's good. It feels like you're not only getting more comfortable with your style, but the imagery is better than the last one I read. Just wondering, but have you been finding inspiration in Yuri's writing style? Oh ho ho! Bareta! Bareta. Owatta. Bareta. Bareta. I guess so. You can't deny that she's talented. Yeah, totally. I think her poems are the most romantic. That's the best way to describe it. She's like a totally different person when she picks up a pen. I noticed that too. Or when when she talks about literature, it's like a light turns on inside her. Sadly, it's hard to get much personal conversation out of her. Trust me, I've tried. Who knows what goes on in that head of hers? I hope you don't mean that in a bad way. No, of course not. I just meant that I wish she didn't keep so much to herself. But still defending her like that, you must be pretty into her. Well, I'm not gonna deny that. You completely misunderstood. Oh, okay, I'm gonna deny that. Calm down, I'm kidding. Besides, I'm pretty sure she's already got up her. Really? Yeah, fictional one anyway. Monica kind of whispers that last part to me. It's just a hunch, but, well, there's not really anything wrong with that. Oh, well, I know. I was just saying. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Save me! The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. Dude, she's good. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent. Like a playing chalkboard on turntable. It's like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me. Save me. Load me. What? So it's about the start and the ending. So save me. Tas load me. Parang sa title, parang it's a cry for help. Tapos naging ending, save and load, parang sa video game. Tapos dito, yung malaking space. Ayan endless poem of meaningless. Tapos pagkatapos ng meaningless, manglaki ng bakante. Galing. At least that's my interpretation. I might be reaching. Pero, yeah. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? I guess it's just the way I write. So I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's this kind of thing I never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of a poem. I agree. Like what I said earlier. It's almost like magic. Sorry, babaan ko nga tong webcam ko. Ayan, para wala masyadong dead space. Kita ko kanina, na lang yung kita sa akin eh. Hindi nakita yung mic. Anyways, let's continue. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, it's not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. Okay. I'll take that in mind. You never know when you might change your mind or when something unexpected may happen. Okay, I'm gonna save my game. Natakot ako dun Sorry. Winarningan tayo ni Monica. Wait, is this a tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay. That advice actually might come in handy. Pagbigyan naman natin si Natsuki. Hello, Natsuki. Well, I can admit that it's better than the last one. It's nice to see that you're putting in some effort. That's good. But I think I still don't like this at all. Why? It's trying too hard to be serious. What do you mean by that? Poems don't have to be all deep sounding to express something. It's going to just sound like you're forcing it unless you really don't suck at it. Honestly, don't bother trying to write poems like this until you're Yuri's level. Well, I'm trying to get on her level. Natsuki stops short all of a sudden. Don't tell me. No? What are you talking about? And keep your voice down. You know Yuri would love this kind of... this angsty. Just because she's a talented writer doesn't mean looks like I'm in trouble. I somehow stuck a nerve, though what I did is beyond me. I'm so done with you. Natsuki shoves the poem I handed her back over to me. Take your stupid poem. If you wrote it for someone else, just don't show it to me. Ouch. This is what I get for letting a younger girl step into my business. Unless I was a mind reader, I was destined to be in a world of pain from the start. At least Natsuki wasn't really the girl I was trying to impress in the first place. Lang nahihilo na ako. Wait, I didn't read her poem! Okay, who should I show my poem to next? Hello, Sayuri. Oh, I like this one. It has some nice feelings in it. I'm glad. Does that mean it's better than yesterday's? Let me think. I don't know. I guess I like them both. Hehe. That's not very helpful, you know? Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad, but that's why I just go by heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem. I'm not sure that's exactly how it works. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of this whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place. Yeah. Why don't you at least try and give it some thought? You want to write something for me? That's so sweet. Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point. Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep that in mind. Well, whatever. Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet. Oh. I like things that are happy and things that are sad. Happy and sad. I can see you liking something sad, Sayuri. Well, I like happy the most. But sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can help give the rain cloud a little hug and make a nice happy rainbow. Yeah, that's unexpectedly poetic. Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks. I should go write it down then. You can run poem now, okay? Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's like a secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly. But there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe, and I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts. Happy thoughts in bottles, all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends, each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way, down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle cups, it doesn't feel like time elapsed. That's rhyming. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done, I open up and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry, do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something. But all I can hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. Yeah, but... Sir, did you write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever? Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot. And I've been really in touch with my feelings lately. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Oh, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah, writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Don't get ahead of herself. Cyrus always had a habit of beginning obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times, but seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Alright, we're done for today. Okay. Minna, junbei wa ii desu ka? We're all done reading each other poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit at me in the front of the room. Is this something of the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's like that we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. Well, that's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last minute preparations. Don't worry so much, we're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayura has been working on posters and I've signed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for that event. Sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing? Monica? Yeah, we're going to have a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. The cool part is we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sarah's putting it on all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sarah, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't always putting us, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think that's a bad idea? Well, no, it's not a bad idea, but I didn't sign up for this, you know? There's no way I'm going to perform in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never, in my life, do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Minna! Yes, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago. It's a lot of ask to share poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. I'm so sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah, it's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right, and it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others, to inspire them to find the same feeling that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori look worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but it looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. Alright. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glanced around at everyone else's expectant faces. Ay, shaisa. I guess I don't really have a choice. Okay, that's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is sure going to be the death of me. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way! Monica, this is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Yep, bye. Don't worry, I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now let's see. Monica flips through her notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Monica briefly reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayuri looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finished the recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smile. That was so good, Monica. Thank you so much. Yes, I was hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayuri? Go next. Wow, determined. Yuri filed up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hand and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. You can do it, Yuri. It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as he starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she is finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her as if she's bewildered, even herself. Okay. It's up to me to save this situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins after me afterward, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's like that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat. Yuri, that was real good. Thanks for sharing. Looks like Yuri is down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next then. Sayuri hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one is called My Meadow. Why did she laugh? Sayuri, it's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it as I did other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way. I see. Suck. Okay then, Sayuri begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayuri is. It's sincere and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I wouldn't think much of it, but hearing it come out from Sayuri's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayuri meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I knew I thought through and through. Sayuri finished and we applaud. I did it. Good job, Sayuri. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? Came out nicely, Sayuri. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely, but it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. I don't understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just kind of embarrassing to do it in front of everyone. Then next time, I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know? Okay, now who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before I study. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let me lower everyone's standards a little bit more. It's fine. I might get over it. It's like I haven't much of a selection to what to read. I'll just have to go what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then, that just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah, I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called... Why are you all looking at me? Because you're presenting? Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's a little enthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. When the words feel like they bounce up and down as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She hops back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You'd better not make me do it again. Well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of the other people? I mean, doing in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. But it was just my friends, it's just embarrassing. Well, that's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so... Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope you can all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too, it doesn't have to be your own. I'm already presently surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy. Thanks, I appreciate that. Yeah, no problem. Okay everyone, I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. I can't wait. I can do this. Okay, alright. Gambate, everyone. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club and impressing Monica, then I'll have to do my best. Let's go, Sayori? Yep. Look at you two. Always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Hehe, these guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it. Must be a little nice though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, you don't have to say it. Whatever, let's just go already. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori is a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori! Sorry, I was spacing out. No wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to, Sayori fumbles with her words. So let's just say that one day Yuri asked to walk home with you. What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me in a spot here. Oh! Okay, I'm gonna follow Monica's advice and remember to save the game before making a major decision. So, sayonara, Sayori. Walking home with Yuri, huh? Why does the thought of that make my heart pound? I mean, given how hard it is for her to socialize, I would feel awkward turning her down. So, is she so beautiful and smart? That has nothing to do with what I said. There's not even any point in speculating something that's never going to happen. Well, maybe, but I just like to think about it. It's not long before you won't need me anymore, you know? What do you mean? Need you? Sayori? I can figure out how you're seeing things in your head right now. Sorry, everyone's different. Nobody in the club is a replacement for you. If you say so. The conversation trails off and I'm feeling awkward. But it was kind of her fault for trapping me with such a weird question. I can't just lie to her. But if there's something that makes her happy, I would hate to take that away from her. That's why I said there's no point in speculating. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? Okay! Now, we will write a poem once again. But before that, let's, punta muna tayo sa ating main camera. Ayan. Parang ang awkward pa, nakitang-kita niyo yung mukha ko. Gusto ko munang kumain! That's the point! Ay, mali. Okay lang ba? Kain muna tayo, guys. So, kamusta naman kayo? Kwentuhan muna tayo. O ano ba? Should I just BRB? Medyo, medyo nahihiya ako. Ano tong sinasabi ni paring JNS Pogi na ayan na ata. Kakain na! Wala to, nagmukbang na. Sabi na, kaya nahihiya ako eh. Nyana. Habang naglalaro, kain. Paano ka kakain? Yung yung very word heavy yung Okay lang ba kahit hindi na ako mag-narrate? Sige nga. Okay lang ba kahit hindi na ako mag-narrate? Press 1 in the comments kung okay lang hindi na ako mag-narrate. Dahil dyan, mukbang muna tayo. Na. Sarap yung miswa, bouncy pa siya. Hindi siya yung yung hindi siya yung nadudurog agad pag kinagat mo. Anong oras na ba? 58. Back to game tayo, okay? Okay. 58. Okay. Asan na ang ating OBS ba? OBS. Okay, we're back. We're back. We're back. Napindot yung mute. Sorry. Nawawala. Nawawala. Nawawala ang ating gameplay. Ayan, yan, 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 yan. So, dahil pinopormahan natin si Maring Yuri, ganun pa rin. Ang mga pipiliin natin ay mga oh, sorry. Mga deep words ba? Deep words, vitality. Vivacious. Teka pala, wala si ano dito, Monica. So, bawal kong pormahan si Monica. Awesome. Starscape, Whirlwind, Contamination, After Image, Unwreck with Philosophy, Wrath. Oh man, I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked into... Okay, nagpa-practice ulit ng piano si Monica. Libs ako dito kay Monica kasi ang dami niyang pinagagagawa sa buhay. Tapos, may, kumbaga time management ba? Hold on guys. Just realized something. Does Monica have the ability to ano nga ba yun? She's aware. Fourth wall? Is that what you call that? Fourth wall? Is Monica aware of the fourth wall? She broke the fourth wall, no? You know what? I'm gonna Google. Yep. Squid in Japanese is ika. Daijoubu desu ka? Me? Okay. Okay. Nag-freeze yung frame. Nag-freeze yung frame. Sorry. Sorry. I am so sorry. Sorry. Teka. Yan. Sorry. I'm so sorry. Ano pinili ko dito? Niload ko na lang. Tapos na tayo dito, 'di ba? Yung sa mag-ano na tayo ulit. Magsusulat na tayo ng poem, no? Okay, again, dahil si Yuri yung pinopormahan natin, ang pipiliin natin is mga deep words. Okay. Okay, kain muna. Saglit laong. Oh, sorry. Sorry for assuming things. Geez, you are too much about me. Some fancy. Sayuri shows me a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Well, alright, if you say so. I weirdly glanced at Sayuri before turning back toward everyone else. But the conversation has already dispersed with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she noticed anything about Sayuri recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approached Monica, who was shuffling through some papers at her desk. Yo, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything with Sayori recently? Anything with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into it a little too much, but she seems a bit downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've nothing anything about her. Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Maybe there's something on her mind, but I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her, but this time when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No, it's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her, and I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Hey, are you sure about that? Excuse me. She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just has a hard time bringing it up with the person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you. Me? How on earth would you come out to that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anything else, you know? She's been so much happier ever since you've joined the club. It's like an extra light has turned on inside of her. What? No way, Sayori is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now that it always has been. You're so funny. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful because that's just how she is when she's around you? Oh, I said too much. I'm sorry, what do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. Okay. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel next down to Sayori and gently talk to her. But she's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear her from here. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everything else. But that's impossible to do when she is behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. But there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Why does it feel like I'm being watched? I glance around the room. Suddenly I notice Yuri peering at me over her book. But she looks away just as quickly as with a flustered look on her face. I realize that she won't get anywhere like this. I've never really seen Yuri approach anyone or start a conversation on her own accord, so I have no choice but to approach her myself. By now it's a little easier for me to do that. I stand up from my desk and sit in one next to her own. I didn't mean to bother you or anything. Relax, you didn't even do anything. But I could tell that you wanted to be alone with your thoughts. Alone with my thoughts? How are you even able to tell that I was thinking like that? Well, it's something that I do a lot. So it wasn't hard for me to spot based on your posture and expression. Not that I was staring or anything. I didn't do anything creepy like that. In that case, I guess you were right. I'm sorry if I caused you any concern. Don't apologize. Your troubles are only the concern of those who willingly share in that concern. Of course, there are certainly those who find the most comfort in keeping to themselves, but if you would prefer to share what's on your mind, then I would be glad to listen. It's really not that big of a deal. I was just feeling a bit uneasy about Sayori. Sayori? Yeah, she seems a little off today, but when I asked her about it, she didn't want to admit to me. So I can't help but wonder if something happened to her. Oh, that's quite romantic. Eh? Oh, Gomen. I didn't mean to say something stupid. It's not that, I just didn't want you to misunderstood. Sayori and I have just been friends for a long time, that's all. Ah, Sokka. Then, perhaps it is unusual for her to be dismissive to you about her feelings. Or maybe I'm just reading into it a little too much. what? The world is full of meaning, often hidden deep beneath plain sight. And there are many untold mysteries behind every person, no matter how well you may know them. Oh, so you think that there might be something behind it after all? I think Sayuri is a very complex person. Her mannerisms on the outside don't always match what may be going on inside her head, and she may not always know what she wants. I noticed her strange behavior today too, and I also feel some concern for her. But in your case, it looked like she was fully occupying your thoughts, wasn't she? Well, I guess that was the case. Sayuri surely means a lot to you, doesn't she? I guess, but you don't need to put it that way. We're just good friends, that's all. Yuri suddenly looks deeply into my eyes. Her expression is gentle and curious, as if she was searching for something. Embarrassed, I avert my gaze. Sometimes, a person's mysteries are untold even to themselves, and you, as someone's honest and caring, may uncover feelings you weren't aware were in you. That is, I think that she would be a very fortunate person to have you feel that way about her. Yuri, you're giving me too much credit. I'm a pretty simple guy, so I think I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. I'm not nearly as sophisticated as you. That's not a compliment, isn't it? It is what it is. Anyway, as long as we're here, why don't we do some reading? Well, as long as you're okay with it. I should be taking my mind off this whole thing anyway. Okay, here goes Monica again. Okay, everyone, after some time passes, Monica calls out to the club room. Why don't we share our poems now? Before I know it, everything is back to normal. Everything goes to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica, and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayuri. Okay, since I think Monica knows a lot, I'm gonna go start with Monica. Hello. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I'll have to give some more thought. Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me happy to see. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure. I let Monica take my poem and I'm holding in my hands. Your style's getting so refined. Yuri's been teaching you a lot of things, hasn't she? Well, I guess so. Yeah, I've been noticing how much time you spend with her. I think I've heard her say more words these past couple days than she's talked in the whole year. Not sure how you did it, but that's impressive. Well, she just needs some patience and a way to talk about all the things in her head, I guess. I'm still getting the hang of it myself. You're certainly putting a lot of effort. But you must really like her. Tawa ka dyan. It's awfully suspicious, you know? Spending time with her in the club room every day, reading that edgy novel with her. Well, I just feel bad that she has a hard time socializing. It makes me want to make sure she doesn't spend all her time alone. Besides, the novel isn't too bad either, you know? Alright, I get you. Just be careful, alright? Why would I be careful? I know that Yuri isn't used to opening herself up. So if something bad happens while she's vulnerable, then it could be really hard for her. Her books aren't a total escape from reality. They're just a bandage. You say that like I'm going to hurt her. Sorry, I didn't mean that. If anything, she might accidentally hurt herself. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, okay? Alright. The lady who knows everything. She's the lady who knows everything. Hold on. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders Earth. The lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who's found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather, lost adrift the sky, victim of the current of the wind. Day after day I search. I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains. The last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky. Twilight sky. Is this intentional? Until one day, the wind ceases to blow, I fall, and I fall, and fall, and fall even more. Gentle as a feather, a dry quill, expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and the forefinger. The hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I am thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amounting to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only in the impossible. I am not your legend. Your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers to sort of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of my own. So that's what I wrote about. I see. I never really put much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical, because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? You know, there's one thing that I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have to anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you'd know that better than anyone. You mean one-dimensional? Dude, Monica is really suspicious. Monica is really suspicious. I feel something wrong about her. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip. Are you ever close, too shy, or sure if it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response, something to put effort into. They find other people who are enjoying writing, then share becomes a little easier. Because instead of just telling you what your writing is good or bad or okay, they want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay, let's check on Sayuri. It's nice, I guess. Come on, I can already tell you don't like it. Well, you don't need to worry about what I think. After all, you wrote this for probably Yuri. I didn't write this for anyone specifically. Maybe. That's not really what I meant though. But it's okay. You're making new friends. Just like I was hoping. Si Luz na si Sayuri. Well, of course I am. Good. That's all that matters to me. Thank you. No, nothing. I'm just a little tired today. Alright. Just tell me if you need anything. I will. Before I can say anything else, Sayuri cheerfully walks out of the classroom, humming to herself. Okay, Yuri. Your writing has only improved in the last few days. Every poem you show me has been nothing short of spectacular. I can really feel the emotions. I'm a little envious even. I don't think it ever came to me this naturally. I mean, Yuri, that's the wrong way to put it. This never did come naturally to me. I've been able to improve so much thanks to you. You're really the example I was chasing after. Okay, is that so? Yuri gently smiles to herself. This feeling, I'm so glad I got a chance to share my writing. I never thought it would feel like this. I remember you mentioning that yesterday. I can't believe that you're so good at something and you never even shared it with anyone. It's kind of a shame. Maybe, but it's not like I really had a choice. Yeah, what do you mean? Well, Yuri smiles sadly. Well, during lunchtime I ate by myself. Did you know that? It's a great time to find a quiet spot and do some reading. In fact, I always have my books with me. You could say I really enjoy reading. Well, that's one way to put it anyway. But books are so full of amazing and inspiring people. People you want to fall in love with, or people you just know would make a really good friend. Cheerful people who always put a smile on your face. Or deep thinkers and problem solvers who discover the mysteries of life. So when you look at it that way, I'm surrounded by friends every day, you know? And those friends don't laugh at me. They don't tease me for spacing out all the time. They don't make fun of my body type. And they don't hate me for acting like a know-it-all. People say that about you? I'm not a know-it-all. It's the opposite. I don't know anything. I don't know how to talk to people. I don't know how to make people see me as normal. I don't even know how to make myself happy. I have all these feelings, and all I can do with them is read and write. But it wasn't until now that I started sharing it with you that I really understood what was missing all this time. But I haven't really done anything. No, that's wrong. Just being patient and respectful, that's really important to me. I know I'm a difficult person. I speak too slowly. I second guess myself all the time. I read too deeply into things, but every time, you always treated me just like anyone else. It's so rare that I feel comfortable with myself when I talk to others. But that's why every time I talk to you, I just feel really happy. Excuse me, panira ng moment. Well, I see. Well, I treat you how you deserve to be treated, Yuri. And if other people don't see it that way, then screw them. I mean, I joined this club hoping I would make friends. And I would say I have at least one success, wouldn't you? If you put it that way, yeah. We really are friends now, aren't we? Yuri puts her hand in her hands. Hair in her hands. But this time she's smiling as she does it. Do you want me to show you me? Do you want to show me a poem? Yeah, I do. Let me get it for you. Ghost Under the Light Part 2. Okay. Oh, this is her first poem. This is her first poem, but with the second part of her first poem. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glows, bathing. In the distance, a blue-green light flickers. A lone figure crosses its path, a silhouette obstructing the eerie glow. But I am too late. He steps into the street light. I gasp and drop my umbrella. The light flickers. My heart pounds. He raises his arms. Time stops. The only indication of movement is the amber light flickering against his outstretched arm. The flickering light is in rhythm with the pounding of my heart, teasing me for succumbing to his forbidden emotion. Have you ever heard of a ghost feeling warmth before? Giving up on understanding, I laugh. Understanding is overrated. I touch his hand. The flickering stops. Ghosts are blue-green. My heart is amber. Finishing the poem, I start to hand it back to Yuri. But instead of taking it from me, she looks away. Do you dislike it? No, of course not. I don't really know how should I respond. Despite your response usually being cryptic, it wasn't hard to figure out what this one is about. I don't know if I'll be able to explain this one. That's fine. I understand this one. Yuri's having an even harder time speaking than usual. Does this one mean a lot to you? Yuri nods. I'm not really good with words, but I'm happy that you shared it with me. So thank you. And I hope we keep spending time together. Despite my inability to make eye contact, I see a faint smile emerge on Yuri's lips. I once again try to hand the poem back to her. But instead, Yuri gently takes my hand and pushes them back towards me. I hesitate in response to her warm touch. You can... The poem is... Once again, Yuri fails to form a complete sentence. You mean I can keep it? Yuri nods. I'd love to. Again, Yuri faintly smiles as if she doesn't want me to notice. You always make me feel nice. I know I'm not good with people, but I hope that I can return the favor sometimes. Yeah, don't worry. I think you did a good job. Yuri finally turns back towards me. I guess we should move on before Monica says something. But I'm sure we can talk later. Yeah, I'm sure we will. With that, Yuri timidly smiles at me and I return to my seat so I can put her poem away. Okay, Natsuki, let's see your poem. Yeah, no thanks. What? What? Okay, you three, we're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out... Chotto mate kudasai! Is it just me, or did you say something strange just now? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right, you deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez, why is it good? So weird today. Look, you resumed it. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Cyrus isn't here. Seems that you're right. Cyrus always keeps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee. That's okay, please show some decency. Oh, come on. She actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early. Is that so? I hope she's alright. Seriously, of all the times not going home with her, you pick the time she's not feeling well. So much for it to being all lovey-dovey. No, first of all, stop misunderstanding myself with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. Ho! The curious expression coming from Yuri of all people. Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything is fine. What did you say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations, so let's decide on what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right, Natsuki will be making cupcakes. We might need a lot of them and different flavors. Can you handle all that by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted. And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all poetry pamphlets. Sarah will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri, you can... guys? Can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. Chigao! That's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know? Now Natsuki's pouting too? Jeez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. That may be the case. But if I can't also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So, Yuri, you have a beautiful hand running, you know? So you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. About that, Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares desk focus and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already here, I see. That's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you. Me, the one who is truly useless. Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It will probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well. I would really appreciate all that. Is Monica suggesting us to spend a week in one of my club members? How on earth would I going to respond with a suggestion like that? I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give to you. It's like Monica's gonna give me a choice and you shouldn't be sitting on your own butt anyway. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. I may not like to be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance, so therefore he may be more suited to assisting with the decorations. Hold on, I never said that. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds more like you're just making I said it too. What are you saying? I will be extremely meticulous work, and baking isn't? Just what do you think? Okay, guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, it's up to me to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten the chance to spend any time with me yet, you know? So I'm sure he's interested in... You literally just said... I'm surprised as well. Sorry, I just saying true. Haven't just said this already? Yeah, it's up to you. Okay, I'm gonna save this. Very well, in that case, everyone looks straight at me. Okay, I'm gonna save. Of course, for this, for our first gameplay, we will gonna be going all out on Yuri. So let's pick Yuri. Well, probably the most Yuri. I say, what would you? Natsuki, I can already tell you're about to say something mean. I was just saying. So you'll be helping Yuri then? Yep, that's what I'm going to. I'm glad. I have a bad habit of overthinking these sorts of things, so I think your assistant will be useful. That's great to hear. Natsuki, will you be able to handle the baking yourself? I mean, yeah, I already said that would be fine. Okay, everyone can tell that Natsuki is feeling a little sour. So, is that everything we need to go over? Yeah, that should go about it. Are you guys excited? Well, excited may be the right word, but I suppose I'm looking forward to it a little bit different the same way. Me, I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it'll turn out. That's good enough for me. What about you, Natsuki? Speechless. Natsuki, what? Why is everyone yelling at me? I didn't even do anything. No, that's not what I meant at all. Yuri anxiously glances between everyone in the room. I'm sorry for this. I don't really know what. And also, your cupcakes are the best cupcakes I've ever had. They really go well with my tea. And nothing that I do for the event will compare to that, so... I get it. I'm quite surprised though. Why? Well, I'm the only one acting immature. I didn't know that. But you're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden. I know I'm not very good at it. I'm sorry if I said something bad. Natsuki isn't the only one surprised. Monica and I are talking about Yuri's words. When she already has trouble with words, trying to cheer someone up must be far out of her own comfort zone, but I began to understand. Yuri was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell that she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this, because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. No, I kinda appreciated it. I'm sorry for making a big deal out of nothing, but I'm going to say this. You better bet that my cupcakes are going to be the best part of the whole event. I believe in you. Yep, I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today, so I guess it's time for us to head out. Alright, let's get out of here then. Everyone packs up their things. I start following Monica and Natsuki out the doors as they chat between each other. Oh no, here we go. I turn around, sorry. I realized that I don't even have the anime contact in this weekend. Oh, yeah, you're right. I can't even believe that slipped my mind. I should give him a phone number? I think that would be the best way, yes. My house? Yun nga. What is my character even thinking? What is my character even thinking? Food trip na nga. Sorry, Lods. Nagotom eh. Nagotom ba? Gotom ba? But until then, I won't be able to take my mind off of it. I seriously can't wait. It's already Sunday. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Yuri's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. Yuri is clearly an introvert and also an intimate person in general. There's no doubt she'll open up a little bit when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, we've been texting occasionally. She was extremely apprehensive of versus long they were learning more about her. But putting Yuri aside, I haven't heard of since she left the club early in the day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayuri said and Monica said, is it really okay for me to put Sayuri's feelings aside when she might need me? Teka lang. Hirap kumain habang nag-a-stream ba? Okay. This. Again na, nilanggam na ang aking tinapay ba? Ito ka. Anyways, I decided to pay a visit to Sayuri before Yuri comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. That's irritating. Teka lang nga. Okay, where were we? Parang lumapit naman na masyado. Okay. Once I reach Sayuri's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Again, we used to play so often that we've made it a habit of simply entering each other's house like we're family. The house was quiet. Sayuri isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's already strange of her not to run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom where I finally find her. Sayuri! Hello! I sit down in her room. Sayuri forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't come over like this in a long time, you know? Yeah, I guess you're right. It has been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayuri's room is as messy as it's always been. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she's had for years now. Hehehe. If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. That's because I end up cleaning it for you. How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see her today? Yeah, but... Wait, how did you know that? Sayuri had already left by the time we decided that last meeting. Monica told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right? Yes, that's true. But what about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monica today? Of course! But I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything. So it's just me and Yuri then. Yep. There's more silence between us. Cyrus stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristics. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing. After you left on Friday, when something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well, so... Cyrus smiles, shaking her head. That's no good. Eh? Why can't it be just like it's always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have been thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me. What are you talking about? Sayori? That's on our... huh? Oy, what's up, Pantal Bergataro? Bergetaro? Okay lang, ikaw, kamusta ka? Tayo'y kuwan ngayon. Tamang chillings lang muna. Sayori. I grab Sayori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about you. Sayori gives me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I was being like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori? Hehehe. You're just going to make me say it, aren't you? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like. And that's why I just want to make everyone happy without anyone worrying about me. I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayori kept this from me the entire time that I've known her? Did I really want so badly? Did she really want so badly for me to not just think about her? Why, Sayori? Eh? Why is it that you never told me this? Never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if there's only so much that I could do. I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend, right? All you have to do was tell me. You don't understand at all. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone to be happy together is the best thing for me. But then, I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club, it feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. You're right that I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you to stop hurting, that's what I'll do. Chigao. There's nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped us is if everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally show you what a horrible person I am. Tears streaked down Sayori's face. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish, and I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments, because I deserve every last one. Without thinking, I once grabbed Sayori's shoulders. This time, I pull her into a tight embrace. I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. But please, never underestimate how much I care for you. How much I care about you. I wouldn't have done it any other way. Sayuri isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayuri's arms remain at her sides. She starts sobbing next to my ear. No, don't do this to me. Please don't do this. Sayuri barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want for her is to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. And if there's anything that you need me to do, then you better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. Wakaranai. 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 Oh. Gently, Sayuri finally puts her arms around me in return. Nani mo wakaranai. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm. And that's really scary too. Sayuri lets me go. As she does, I let her go as well. The festival is tomorrow. Yeah. It's going to be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like for me to spend it all with you? It's what I want. I promise. I think that would be nice then. Yeah. Sayuri wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't. Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for you to meet me at my house. At the very least, do you want me to come? Do you want to come along and help out? It will be fun. To my surprise, Sayuri shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be very good for me today. You understand, right? It's kind of hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my best. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright, I look forward to it. I say goodbye to Sayuri and exit her house. On my way home, I find myself feeling uneasy, but it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Yuri is about to come over too. I think Sayuri is right. I shouldn't be worrying about it too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. As I approach my house, I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic. Yuri? Thank goodness. You're a little early. I'm sorry I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting for a long time? No, I just got here. But I started to get really nervous when nobody answered the doorbell. You always could have texted me. If I had known, I would have reassured you and heard more on my way home. I suppose that's true. I didn't think of that for some reason. It should be common sense to do that, but I decided to ignore it. Anyway, let's go inside. I see you bought a lot of stuff with you. That's right. And did you manage to find anything I asked you to buy as well? Yeah, pretty much. At least I hope I got everything right. I'm sure it will be fine. Okay, it's already 9 p.m. So I think this is a good time to end this live. What do you guys think? Ang daming nangyayari. Ang daming nangyayari. And medyo pinaprocess ko rin kung anong I don't know. I don't know. Anyways, I think we're gonna end this live for now. And thank you so much sa panonood. Thank you so much kay JNS Pogi, Patrick Croa, tsaka kay Pantal Begataro. Pantat Bergetaro sa inyong pag-comment at pagsubaybay. Pero yun na nga. Thank you so much sa panonood. Like, comment, and subscribe kung gusto nyo. And see you sa susunod nating live stream. Alias Teddy out. Adios.